Hello, hello, Pete's Packs here with Phyrexia. All will be one. This is our collector's box. Let's see what we get. So, best of my understanding, this is the only way, other than the secret lair, to get the step and complete foils, which is a play on the step and repeat pattern in the fashion industry. So we've got packs 1 through 6 and 7 through 12. Let's get cracking. Oh, that's interesting. So these collector boosters aren't heavily foiled like like some previous iterations. These are actually just regular boosters, so they're actually a lot easier to open. So chalk that up for a win. All right, to start things off, we've got a foil Phyrexian Might token. All right. Then we have a foil Zenith Chronicler. That is our 5th Zenith Chronicler. Then we have an evolved Spinoderm. We've gotten quite a few of those. That is our 7th evolved Spinoderm. We get a foil Thrumming Bird in the step and complete pattern. I don't know if you can see that, but it is covered in Phyrexian symbols. It's a very interesting foiling pattern. Then we have a regular. Also, the step and completes are very glossy. I mean, very, very, very glossy. We have Furnace Punisher, another Thrumming Bird. And we have Kimba's Banner, just from the Commander set. Then the Monumental Facade. Let's see. That is our 3rd of the Monumental Facade. We get a regular foil Phyrexian Arena. That's only the 2nd Phyrexian Arena that we've pulled, which is interesting because it is just a rare. So, let's see. Regular foil, borderless foil land. Then we have some regular foil uncommons. Surgical Bay and foil, which is very pretty. Free from Flesh and foil. Whisper of the Dross and foil. And Incisor Glider and foil. So these are all regular foils. Now we've got our foil tokens, our borderless, or really, as a borderless foil, we'll put that with our borderless. The Micro Slick cards, our step and complete foils. Yep. All right, collector booster number 2. I like how much easier these are to open. Oh, we didn't check what the backside of our Phyrexian Might was. It's another Phyrexian Might. Okay. No difference other than the art. This Phyrexian Might has a Phyrexian Goblin on the back. Then we get another one of our showcase foil, the Eternal Wanderer. So that is our 7th Eternal Wanderer, and I believe this is now a playset of foil of that version. Then we have Tekuthal and Quiridamus. That is our 5th Tekuthal. I believe we've also gotten that in that thing. Then we have a Blight Belly Rat in the Step and Complete. It's very hard to show off this foiling. So if you've ever seen some of the moderate and like mid-range designer bags, like something from Louis Vuitton or Hermes, where they repeat the pattern across the surface, that's the same kind of idea as the step and repeat, or that is the step and repeat pattern, which is what step and complete is based off of. We have just a regular one of these, and hexplate wall breaker from the commander set. Urabrask's Forge. That is our fourth Urabrask's Forge. And a Monument to Perfection. That is our third monument. A foil Phyrexian Forest. We have a regular foil of Slaughter Singer. Distorted Curiosity. Prophetic Prism. Oh, that is a very pretty prophetic prism. Shrapnel Singer, or Shrapnel Slinger, rather. Mesmerizing Dose. And Mandible Justicar. Or Justicare? Yeah, Justicare. All right, pack number 3. So far we're running not so great compared to some of our other stuff. Another Phyrexian Might, this time with Phyrexian Beast on the back. Then we have Miglaw's Maze Crusher. I think we've only had one of those. Yeah, that is our second one. Then we have Blackcleave Cliffs, which we have now pulled 5 of. Let's see, borderless. We have a step and complete Ovica Enigma Goliath. As you can see, it is kind of hard to get the pattern on camera, but it is very distinct in person. Also, these are extremely slick and glossy. Like they almost feel like counterfeits, honestly. I've run into quite a few over the years where people didn't realize they had a counterfeit or were trying to pass off a counterfeit, and that's what those remind me of. All right, then we have a borderless Norn's Decree from the Commander set, and a Black Sun's Twilight. Let's see, that is our fourth Black Sun's Twilight. We have a Conduit of Worlds. I believe that's our third. Let's see, that is our third. And a foil Phyrexian Mountain. Then we have Ribskiff. It's a standard foil. Gleeful Demolition as a standard foil. He looks so happy. I got one! Titanic Growth. Testament Bearer. Axiom Engraver. And Gataxian Autonomist. Or Anatomist. So, someone who examines the anatomy. All right, pack number 4. Well, we're hoping for a fourth Atraxa or Elish Norn. And then, of course, we've only pulled one Luca, so it'd be nice to pull some more of those. A fourth Kaito would be nice. A first Sword of Forge and Frontier would be nice. Same for Nissa. and Dragonwing, and Drivnod, and Rock. But got a Phyrexian Horror on the back of the Rebel token. That's our 4th Conduit of Worlds. All right. Then we have Jorkadine. Let's see. That is our 5th Jorkadine. So I would have preferred just about any other rare. We have a Step Incomplete Rustvine Cultivator. Gonna be honest, it's a little shitty that they put commons and uncommons into a premium slot like this. Like, why? Like, you could have had that be a guaranteed mythic slot. We got a Blight Belly Rat and another Blight Belly Rat. Woo. Our at least 3rd Monumental Corruption. All right, this is our 3rd, the Filigree Silex, if I remember correctly. Yep, that is our 3rd. And another Jorkadine. So Jorkadine number 6. That's disappointing. Now, why wouldn't they just put Phyrexian lands in here? Like, really? Full Art Foil Swamp. Then we have our commons and uncommons, Trawler Drake, Magmatic Sprinter, Surgical Skull Bomb, Pestilent Siphoner, Annihilating Glare, and Vivisurgeon's Insight. This card might actually be good at some point. Yeah, draw 3 for 5 at sorcery speed has been playable on its own, so adding Proliferate might be good. All right, pack number 5. We have a Rebel Phyrexian Beast token, and our first really good hit, Jace the Perfected Mind. That is our 2nd Jace. Of course, in the neat anime art style. Then we have Kethek. Quite a few Kethek. That is our 4th Kethek. Oh, okay. I did not know this was an option, but this is cool. So we have a Sheoldred the Apocalypse in the Step Incomplete cycle. I have a feeling this is worth a few pennies. By a few pennies, I mean a few thousand pennies. I think these are about $100, if I remember correctly. But that very cool Step Incomplete Sheoldred. I did not know it's even a possibility. A foil Sinew Dancer. So that's awesome. You'll notice it even has the Dominaria United set symbol. It's kind of cool. Furnace Punisher. Then we have Might Overseer number 4. The Seed Core. I'd actually forgotten this was in the set, because that is only our 2nd one. Then we have Skrelv's Hive. Hey, that is our 4th one. Means I can actually run a playset now. Full Art Mountain and Foil. We have a Foil Tainted Observer, Bilious Skull Dweller, Ruthless Predation, Copper Longlegs, Sawblade Scamp, and Basilica Shepherd. So I'm a little surprised this was a common, because it's almost a Sarah Angel, and it produces 2 more bodies, so it is quite a good rate. All right, now collector booster number 6. Right, we got another rebel token with a Phyrexian horror on the back. We get another Zofrindel, Hunger Dominus. We've pulled quite a few of him. That is our 5th Zofrindel. Then we get a Skrelv, Defector Mite. While we have pulled 4 of his hive, we've only pulled 3 of Skrelv himself. We get a Step Incomplete Cankerbloom. Again, not real happy that commons and uncommons take up this slot. Seems like a miss. Bladed Ambassador, Urbesk's Anointer. Another Serum Sovereign. This is our 2nd one. This is a card that I'm actually excited about in the set. It seems like it will overperform. Then we have Red Sun's Twilight. We've pulled quite a few of these. Let's see, that is our 6th Red Sun's Twilight. And we finally get our first Drivnod, Carnage Dominus. So there is hope for us yet. Okay, then we pull an Island. Churning Reservoir, Ravenous Necrotitan. Which is just a ridiculous rate for a creature. Basilica Spellbomb or Skullbomb. Adaptive Spore Singer. Malcator's Watcher. And Orthodoxy Enforcer. That is the end of our first stack. So, great things we've pulled. Finally pulled a Drivnod. We pulled a Special Jace. We got our 4th Skrelv's Hive. We pulled the Defector Mite. And I went and mixed the foils and the borderless. And we pulled a Shoulder the Apocalypse in Step Incomplete, which is surprising in a good way. All right, pack number 7. Got a Rebel token that is also a Phyrexian Horror. Then we get a Phyrexian Vindicator in the alternate art. Let's see, that is only our 2nd Phyrexian Vindicator. I did pull one during the pre-release, but not like that. Then we have Nahiri the Unforgiving. That is our 5th Nahiri. Then we have Glissa Sunslayer in the Step Incomplete pattern. Now this one isn't showing up very well. There we go. It's all about the angle that you get it at. We get a Bone Picker Scourge. And a regular Blightbelly Rat in the alternate form. Then we get our first Rook. Hexgold Nabber. Right. It leaves us with just Sword of Forge and Frontier, Nissa, Ascended Animist. I thought there was a 3rd card. And Dragonwing Glider to finish our set. Hey, we get our 4th Venerated Rot Priest. Very nice. We get our 3rd Miglaws. Maze Crusher. Very nice. And a foil Phyrexian Island. And we get some Commons and uncommons, Serum Core Chimera, Hex Gold Hoverwings, Mirror Kinsmith, Hazardous Blast, Glistener Seer, and Indoctrination Attendant. All right. That was actually a really good pack. These have all been fairly good, but that one was pretty good. All right. Pack number 8. We get a Phyrexian Mite that is also a Phyrexian Goblin. We get Lux Artillery from the Commander set. Okay. Wow. That seems like it could be really strong. We have Vran, or Vron, Executioner Thane. That is our third Vron. And we get our second Drivnod. This one is in the Step and Complete pattern. All right. We get a Foil Sawblade Scamp, Sinew Dancer. We get a Synthesis Pod. Huh. Interesting. We get our first Dragonwing Glider. All right. That just leaves Nissa and Sword of Fortune Frontier. Then we get our fourth Arcfiend of the Dross. Yep, fourth. We get a Full Art Foil Swamp, just the regular one though. Then we get into our commons and uncommons. Hex-Gold Halberd, Bladed Ambassador, Maze's Mantle, Mirror Custodian, Sheoldred's Head Cleaver, Escaped Experiment, and that's it. All right, pack 9. Wouldn't mind another Mondrak. Really want an Elish Norn or and Atraxa, but Phyrexian Mite with a cat on the back. We have Azuri, Stalker of Spheres. That is our 5th Azuri. We have our 3rd Venser Corpse Puppet. Then a Step and Complete Quicksilver Fisher. Alright, getting this to catch the, there we go. The Step and Complete pattern is a little tricky. A foil Blightbelly Rat. With a Necrogen Rot Priest. Then we have Volshock Factory from the Commander set. And the Mycosynth Gardens. That is our 5th copy of the Mycosynth Gardens. Then we get a foil Venerated Rot Priest. That is our 5th Venerated Rot Priest, which is the kind of thing we want to see 5 of, or more. We get a foil Full Art Forest. Get into our commons and uncommons. We have Paladin of Predation, Then we have Nihiri's Sacrifice. Rustivine Cultivator. Hexgold Slash. Planner Disruption. And Prologue to Phyresis. All right, pack number 10. We have Phyrexian Might with a drone on the back. It's interesting. Our third Phyrexian Arena. Our seventh, I believe. Yep, our seventh Kaya, Intangible Slayer. I believe we now have 4 in this art. Urabrask's Anointer in the Step and Complete pattern, which is very hard to get to show. There we go. It's kind of weird the angle that you have to go at to get it to show up on camera. Very slick though. Isn't physically slick. Thrumming Bird, Sawblade Scamp. We have another Chiskora, Forge Tyrant, which we've actually pulled as a foil, which is a little strange. We get a Tablet of Completion. That is our 5th Tablet of Completion. We got another Eternal Wanderer, which is our 8th Eternal Wanderer. We get a Phyrexian Plains and Foil, and some commons and uncommons. We've got a Mirror Convert, Serum Snare, the Autonomous Furnace, Flesh Gladiator, or Fleshless Gladiator, Volt Charge, and Mirren Bardage. Okay. Well, on to pack 11. We've got a Phyrexian Might. It's also a cat token. We have Slowbad Iron Golem. We haven't gotten very many of him. Yeah, that's actually our second one. And we get Ovica Enigma Goliath. Number 6. We've been getting some really crappy Step and Complete cards. So we get Sawblade Scamp, a card that, I mean, it might see play in Standard. But, eh. We have a foil Urabrask's Anointer, Quicksilver Fisher, Tangleweave Armor from the Commander set. We get a Mirrex. That is our 3rd Mirrex. Hey, and a foil Atraxa. That is our 4th Atraxa. That's what we want to see. We got a Full Art Mountain. Now we just have to hope for Machine Mommy in the last pack. Ambulatory Edifice. Exuberant Fuseling. Furnace Skullbomb. Carnivorous Canopy. Aspirant's Ascent. And Sinew Dancer. Alright, so we've managed to pull a playset of Atraxa between a case and a collector's box. Ooh. Still only pulled 1 Tyrannex Rex so far. So My hopes for having a playset of those without having to buy them is very low. I have a Rebel token with a Phyrexian germ on the back, which is interesting because you have a All Will Be One token on one side and an All Will Be One commander token on the other, which I don't think that's normal. So we get a Mind Splice apparatus. That is only our second. Huh. So happy to pull that. Then we have Thrun, Breaker of Silence. I believe that is our third. That is our third. We have Kethek, or Kethek, Crucible Goliath for our Step Incomplete card. Again, very difficult to get the pattern to show. I mean, they're neat. It's just really hard to get the pattern to show up on camera. Then Rustvine Cultivator and another Rustvine Cultivator. Then we get Kenzu of the Bleak Coven. That is our third Kenzu. That it's one of the exclusive collector and set booster cards. And we have Conduit of Worlds. That is our fifth Conduit, three of which we have pulled in our collector's boosters. Then we have Izuri, Stalker of Spheres, number 6. Our dream of pulling our fourth Elishnorn dies in this pack. Okay, Phyrexian Plains, Tyvar's Stand, Watchful Blisterzoa, Tyrannix Atrocity, or Tyrannax Atrocity, Thrill of Possibility, Vraska's Fall, and Gitaxian Raptor. Alright. Well, we didn't pull a Nissa, which kind of stinks. We didn't pull a Siege of, or a Sword of Forge and Frontier, which is not great. Oh well. We did pull a fourth Atraxa. We did pull some Phyrexian Arenas, which is nice, I guess. And we pulled a couple of interesting Step Incompletes. So we've got our rares. One thing I would like to point out, though, is from the side, the borderless and Phyrexian black and white cards stand out like a sore thumb. So, I don't play without sleeves. I do know some people that still do. I think they're kind of crazy, considering what some cards cost these days. But just something to keep in mind if you do play without sleeves, that some of these cards do stand out quite a bit. We've got our Step Incomplete cards. We pulled, I think, 3 rares. 4? 5. So out of our 12, 7 are garbage. And then we've got 5 that are rares or mythics. And realistically, 3 that will probably see play. Sheoldred, Glissa, and Drivod. Ovica might, but it's probably going to be either as a reanimator target or as a finisher for a control deck. I don't see it seeing much play outside of that. Although the double ward is kind of nuts. But, yeah. Thank you for joining me on this one. A little disappointed that we didn't finish a playset of Elishnorn and completely missed on several other cards. Didn't get a set of Jace either, which It is what it is. But thank you for joining me on this adventure. Um, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the step and complete foils. I don't particularly care for them because they're so slick on the front. Um, I'm worried that that's going to have a difference in feel even in a sleeve, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Which, I mean, there's a lot that I disagree with about this set, so that's unsurprising. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the step and complete foils. Uh, until next time, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.